Oh, there we go. That's the Relais de Saintonge. What a great little place to stop for an evening. Fantastic food and a room and breakfast and free Wi-Fi, all for a really, really cheap price. Really good. So I've had a good rest, a good sleep, and managed to publish a load of videos. It's a favourite stop for truckers. There's just a few coaches over there. There's a couple of trucks that have arrived, and down there. Last night that car park was absolutely chocker, and as was the dining. See, it's a main route for Camion going through, which can't be much fun for the residents of Saint-Genis down here, because it's the road narrows as it goes through the town. But there's some huge trucks going down here, and sometimes special convoys. They've got like mobile homes on the back, those extra wide, and the cars are having to drive up onto the pavement to let them go down the street. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But yeah, so last night I shared the dining room there with about, I suppose, between 40 or 50 truckers. You know, now it's fair to say that small men make good jockeys, and I don't know what size you have to be when you start off truck driving, but it's fair to say that some guys in there that have been doing it for 40 or 50 years, and you can tell they've had 40 or 50 years worth of truckers' breakfasts and good dinners. My goodness, there was some lard in there last night. I mean, I'm not exactly a rake. I'm a bit of a chubster from time to time, but in there, I was like the I don't know, the people of Lilliput, the little people, Tom Thumb, a stick. There were some big guys in there, big. Oh, I tell you, the average weight, I would have been intrigued actually if we'd weighed everyone in the room at the same time. I reckon it would have exceeded the weight of a blue whale. I'm pretty sure. Goodness me, there we go. But it was good crowd, and quite a lot of English chaps in there as well. So apparently there used to be more who stopped there, but since the opening of the motorway they tend to use that, even though it's only about 15 minutes extra in time to head there. And yeah, it's a good stop, good place. So I'm setting off now at 3:45 in the afternoon. So I've sat in there all day long and been publishing videos for the last nearly 7 hours, and so now I've got a bit of a late afternoon, early evening walk. Only about 3.5 hours, I reckon. Just going to do 17 kilometres to Mirambeau, where there's a municipal campsite that's open until the end of October. So we should be all right to get a berth there, cheap spot, and stick the tent up, hopefully. So it's a pleasant afternoon. Temperature's definitely just dropping a little bit the last couple of days. Yesterday, once the sun was down, it was really quite nippy. I could actually see my breath again, which I don't recall being able to do since I was in Scotland, actually, at the start of this walk. So yes, it's we're heading towards autumn, but we're also heading further south. So we shall see what happens over the next couple of weeks. What happens with the weather? Apparently, there's a completely different microclimate down near Bordeaux, on the Atlantic there, or very, very close to the Atlantic. There's a certain climate, so things kind of change a bit. But then I know it changes again going up over the Pyrenees. I guess that'll be cooler as we hit some altitude. And then, well, Galicia, northern Spain, it's only extremely green for one reason: it gets some water. So we shall see what happens come November when we're heading over the mountains of O Cebreiro, getting closer to Santiago. Anyway, I shall stop gassing on and pay attention to where I'm going as we head off out of Saintonge. Au revoir. It's a lady that worked up at the Hotel Relais, Saint-Genis de Saintonge. Okie doke. To Mirambeau and beyond.